Are you curious about the products that other people finish and the things they bring into their collections each month? Well, this is the place to find out about mine. This is my monthly ins and outs, the things that come into my collection, either through purchases, gifts, or other means, and the things I finish or declutter or, just get rid of throughout the month. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. All right, so this is, as I said in the introduction, my monthly ins and outs for October 2024. It's small. It always is, isn't it? I don't go through a lot. I don't bring in a lot. So yeah, maybe one of these days I'll have a big going out section, and maybe occasionally I do bring in quite a few things. But that being said, today I am going to start with my declutters for those people who want to know, or not declutters, my outs for those people who want to know what has left my collection and don't want to stick around for the purchases or the things that came into my collection, my ins. So let's start with that. First off, I have two foil samples that I have received. Either, I think all of these were given, I think all of these came from Sephora or Ulta. I don't know. I got them all when I placed an order earlier this year for my birthday. I think that was the last time I ordered anything. Anyway, I got these two samples. This is the Caudalie Nutritious 2-in-1 Foaming Cleanser. I have normal skin and really enjoyed this. I thought it was quite nice. And then this is the Caudalie Vena Pure Skin Perfecting Serum. It was okay. It had an interesting smell, but it wasn't bad in any way. So that was that. Next up, I finally, spoilers. No, it's not spoilers. Well, maybe it's a spoiler for a project. I finally finished. This was what was left of my LA Girl Pro Primer Eye Primer Stick. I finally finished it. Yay! Which means now I can start using another eye primer I purchased several months ago when this was getting close to being done. I think I picked up the NYX eye primer. I don't know, it's in a drawer back there somewhere, but I will be talking, well, I won't be talking about it, but yeah. Anyway, it's done finally. And then also I have this mini empty that I had made a Franken bronzer in, and this was in Deca Panning, and I finished it. There wasn't a whole lot to begin with. I did find that I enjoyed the color, and I will be frankening this color again in the future. One non-makeup or skincare item, I have my candle. This is from Radiant Treasures. This is Lilac Blossom Candle. I had this in same pan last year, and I was working on it. Although you can see stuff in it, the middle has burnt down to where when I light it, I can see the bottom of the wick holder, and I figure that's a good time to stop burning it before it goes through and breaks the glass. I will be saving this and melting it down and making my own candles in the near future. Remaking, yeah. Not making new ones, but reusing the wax from the old ones. You know what I'm saying. All right, and last but not least, I have four nail polish declutters, and only two of which I have with me. The other two have already been rehomed. So first off, I have from Blackheart Beauty. This is the matte top coat that I got a couple months back in August, I think it was, or earlier than that. When I went to visit my daughter, and one of her friends had decluttered a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, this is very dry. I kept holding on to it thinking I'd add thinner to it, and I'm like, you know what? I have no desire for a matte top coat, and if I did decide to have a matte top coat, I would go out and buy one that's brand new instead of trying to revive one that is really old. I might try and clean out this bottle and keep it because I really like the skull bottle. But I might go buy a separate acetone to do that because I don't want to use my good acetone to clean out a bottle. So if you have any tips or recommendations on brands of acetone to use for cleaning out bottles, yeah, because I really like skulls, as you can see over my shoulder, and I even have a couple skull bottles that are, well, you can't really see it. There's a couple that are from Crystal Skull vodka. Anyway, I would like to keep this bottle, so if you have tips and tricks on cleaning it out, let me know. And then as for actual varnish, I have one from OPI that I wore last month in my mayonnaise, in my panicure. And this one is called Tutti Frutti Tonga. It is really pretty pale pink, and it has a slight shimmer to it. But on my skin tone, it just was lackluster, as you can probably notice. I like either bright or dark or really sparkly. And this was just kind of meh. So this one I decluttered, and then the two that I decluttered that have already been rehomed are from Loud Lacquer. The remaining two glitter toppers I have from the Kelly Marissa collection. One was Pink Hair Don't Care. It was a black and neon pink glitter topper. And then the other one was It's Fine, which was a neon green and black glitter, splattered glitter topper. And I talked about those in my panicure update, and somebody asked if they could have them because I asked if anybody wanted them, and somebody said yes. And they have been rehomed to that person, whose name I can't remember right now, but I will find out for you in the next half of the video because we did a swap. So instead of just sending them something, they volunteered to send me some things. So that's all of my outs for the month. If you enjoyed it and want to stick around for what's coming in, then stay tuned. Otherwise, take care and I'll see you next time. Okay, while I was gone getting my things, my light died, so it may be not quite as bright, but that's okay. So, I have 4 things to talk about. 2 of them are collections of items, but you want to know how much I spent this month? 0. I didn't spend anything. Everything I got was either a gift from a friend or a couple things from Influencer, which I've been a member of for quite a while and haven't received anything for quite a while because I kind of went off the radar with it, but I've been dedicated lately, and this last month they blessed me with 4 things, 2 of which go into this category. One was a food item, so I'm not going to talk about that. I might talk about it sometime, but it wasn't really anything, worth talking about. One is a clothing item, which I may talk about in the future. Maybe not. And then one skincare item and one item that is not. So let's talk about the not skincare or makeup item. It is a personal care item that I think is pretty darn cool, and the fact that I got it for free from Influencer makes me my little goth heart proud. It is this. This is a 7-head floating shaver, as you can see by the box, and that is exactly what it looks like. It has the skull on it. This little guy, it fits in the palm of your hand. He has a power button right there in the middle of his forehead where his third eye is. He has a power light inside his mouth that glows red. And then it comes with a 7-head floating razor, which, is kind of obvious from the title on the box, but it also comes with several other attachments, which made me really happy too. I did use this. I used it to shave my legs and my face because, peach fuzz and, chin hairs and lip hairs and stuff. It was gentle enough for my face and my legs. It also has a body hair trimmer, which I used for the unders. And then there's an ear and nose hair trimmer, which thankfully I don't need. So maybe someday either myself or somebody will come into my life who will need that. And then there is a silicone deep facial cleansing pad, which I think sounds amazing. I also think it would be really good for cleaning my brushes, my makeup brushes, because when you clean them, you kind of want to give them a scrub. Well, this is a little silicone pad with little nubblies on it. Put it on there, turn it on, it goes, put your brush on there, So yeah, it also comes with a facial brush for cleansing. That I might use on my face, I don't know. And then it also comes with a hair trimmer attachment with three comb lengths. I mean, first of all, I would have been happy with it just being the way, you know, this thing. But the fact that it's all this, plus it looks like this, I mean, it just makes my little heart happy. Can you tell? I like skulls. And this was exactly what it promised to be. Like when they put the picture on Influencer, I'm like, oh, that's not what it's going to look like. That's exactly what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Anyway, super happy about that one. Just wanted to let you know. By the way, this is from Bally Total Fitness, in case you want to know. And it comes in this nice box. All right. Enough gushing about the non-makeup skincare item that makes my little goth heart happy. Next, let's talk about the other thing I received from Influencer, which is a skincare item, and I have already given my review for it. This is the Rock Hydration Plus Serum. I think the price of this, retail price, is $39. I have tested it. You can see I've been using it, and it's nice. It has sort of an earthy, almost nutty scent to it, which I don't know what causes that scent, but it is. Used about 4 drops, covers my whole face, and it left my face feeling smooth and hydrated feeling, because it is a hydration plus. I do have normal skin, so if you have drier skin, it might not be as good, and if you have oily skin, I don't know how it would work on you. It might be too hydrating. I don't know. I have normal skin, and it worked great on me. So that I appreciate. Thank you, Influencer. Set that down. All right, next is the nail polish exchange I mentioned in my outs, and I looked it up. It was exchanged with Mariah. I'm not going to give any last names, but Mariah got my 2 loud lacquers, and in exchange, she sent me 2 LA colors, and 1 Essie. So they are this one here, an iridescent. This is from their color shifting toppers, and this is really pretty. This is called Nebula. It's a pinky purple blue, and then in the same idea, this is just a regular gel like UV. Anyway, these are color glaze. This is in the shade Magical, which is more of a pinky, just pretty, you know, all those things. I like purple and I like skulls. Those are the 2 things you can do to make me happy. And then this one is from Essie. I think I only own 1 other Essie in my collection, so I'm really happy about that. This seems to be a topper. It may be able to be worn on its own. I don't know. I haven't tried it. And it is called Stroke of Brilliance, and that is what it looks like. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. It does have glitter in it, but it's sort of a purpley, bluey purple, and then it looks like it has a purple base. Looks really pretty. Can't wait to give it a try. So yeah, those were all gifts from Mariah. So thank you, Mariah. You don't create content, but I will give you a shout out down in my description box. So yay, Mariah. Thank you so much for those. And willing to trade polishes in the future if there's anything else that comes up that you want. And then the other item I got is a gift from a friend, and this is from Kim at Teacher Loves Beauty. I will have her linked in the description box as well, because she does create content, and if you're not following Kim, you need to go subscribe to Kim at Teacher Loves Beauty. Recently I was talking about, I think it was in a month haul 2 months ago, when I was talking about the perfume haul, that if anybody had any perfume samples, I would be, you know, they were willing to part with, I would gladly accept them. And she sent me this lovely envelope full of them. So I guess I'll pull them all out and tell you what they are. We have 3 of these guys here, which are Tom Ford Oud Mineral. Mineral, I think that's how you'd say it. So there's 3 of those, and then there's another one in here somewhere. This one is, okay, this is from Atelier Cologne. This is Cedar Atlas. You're probably going to get tired of me pulling these out, but I'm going to do it anyway. This one is from Clean Reserve. It is, I don't know. These are so hard to see sometimes, and since my light's gone, I can't tell. Rain. Rain? Skin. Clean Reserve Skin. Yeah, Clean Reserve Skin. This one is Floral Street Neon Rose. I've only had one sample from Floral Street, and I did not like it. It was Sunflower Pop, I believe. Oh, this is another a Tom Ford Oud Mineral. Mineral? I don't know, that one sounds interesting. This is another Atelier cologne, which I was happy to see a lot of Atelier colognes because that is one of my favorite scents, is their Clementine, California. And this one is Orange Sanguine. That sounds nice. This is another Atelier cologne. This is Pacific Lime. Not sure how I feel about lime. We have Jo Malone, and this is English Pear and Freesia. In case you're wondering, I'm using the light from the monitor to read these. The next one, oh, this is a big one. This is from Replica, and this is, I believe, By the Fireplace. Yes, By the Fireplace. This is one I've heard a lot about, and I'm really excited to try because it sounds delicious. This is J'adore by Dior. I'm pretty sure I've tried this one, and I like it. There are a couple I've tried that I haven't liked. This is Atelier Cologne, and this is Vanilla Intense. That one sounds delicious too. Another Atelier Cologne, and this is Clementine, California, which I already own a bottle of, and I know I like it. Next is another Atelier Cologne. This is Pomelo Paradise. Sounds interesting, and I think there's one left. Yeah, just one left, and I believe it's another Atelier Cologne. Yes. And this one is Love Osmanthus. Interesting. I don't know anything about that one. And that is all I got. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 perfume samples from Kim at Teacher Loves Beauty. So I'm going to put these into a little container, and then once a month when I'm rotating my, well, I will pick a perfume. I will pick a sample to work on until it's done, and it'll be part of my rotation. Anyway, if you want to know more about that, let me know down in the comments, and I will do a separate small video about how that works. Anyway, until that's it. That's everything that came into my collection. Like I said, I didn't buy anything myself. Did I? No, I didn't buy anything. Not skincare related. I, bought like other things, household things, I think. I don't know that I bought anything except food. Anyway, until my next video, take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and I will see you in my next one.